Welcome back, kiddos. As always, it is great to see you. Word on the street is that we're going to get the all clear to open back up here for classes beginning May 4th. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. With testing in June, this gives us about a month to get you all set and ready for your next test. So I hope you guys are treating these online virtual sessions as seriously as I take creating them. Because testing is happening whether you're ready or not, and invites will be going out in a few weeks. Today's session utilizes a set of markers to help you train. So let's take a second to grab a set of large capped markers or something similar because we're starting right now. Boom! Alright kids, let's get started. Go ahead and put your markers or pens and pencils aside. Tension. Bow. Good job. Legs double shoulder width apart. Let's get that big squat below the knees. My count ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Big jumps, knees to chest. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Push-up position. All right. Push-ups are all the way up and all the way down. My count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Switch it over. Sit-ups are all the way up and all the way down. My count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Legs straight. I want to see a good bounce. None of this lazy just sitting here picking your nose or rubbing your knees. I want to see a good bounce. Nice and light, but still good. My count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straddle to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Center again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up. Left hand straight up to the sky. Cross the body. Hooks underneath and pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same hand, same sky goes behind the head and pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, hand goes up and across the body and pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same hand, same sky. Now goes behind the head and pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it off. And let's see that fighting stance. All right, guys. Now, last week we went over keeping our hands up and staying light on our feet. Now, one of the things that I was noticing in our virtual privates last Friday is on top of some of that stuff, we're just fixing some little minute stuff. On top of all of that other stuff, we are having a bit of a problem closing our hands and keeping them in a fist when required. A lot of us like to have nice open fingers, try to look as relaxed and pepper out those shots as much as possible. But an open hand is a weak hand. It's unstructured and it will get hurt. Like we always joke about, we never want to be a silly person and break a hand. Only idiots break their hands, right? So today, during our shadowboxing, we're going to focus on squeezing and making a tight fist. And one way to do this is to grab a marker, one for each hand. And what I want you to do is hold it between your thumb and your forefingers. You're going to pull the pinky down, the ring finger down, the middle finger down, and then finally, the index finger. This is our thumb, thumbs up, thumb goes around. Okay, we're not having our thumbs in. That's how we also break our thumb. Okay, we want that thumb on the outside. See how I'm holding this pen with a death grip? As I go through my motions, I want to make sure that I'm squeezing that pen the entire time. If I throw them out, whoop, fingers, light fingers are dropped pens. We don't want that. So as we're going through our shadowboxing, I want a pen in each hand, and I want to see that squeeze. Nice tight knuckles with those squeezes where it applies. Obviously, high blue belts, you don't need to have a pen because you have a lot of open hand moves. But for everybody else, grab a pen as we go through shadowboxing. Okay, we have our pen in each hand, just like the description. The previous description said to go. If you don't have it yet, put it on pause, go and grab 2 pens, preferably with a cap to keep you safe. I don't want you guys stabbing yourself in the cheeks by keeping your hands up. So pens nice and capped and rounded at the ends. Hands are up, our first upper body movement. Make sure you're squeezing those pens. Lists right here, my count, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purple belt should be shadowboxing, keeping those pens in hand. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job keeping that fighting stance. Hands are up, we're light on our feet, pens clenched in hands. We're doing that second upper body movement. Crosses out, comes back in, usually with the rear hand. Let's look at the list right here. If you can't remember, but you should know it by now, my count, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Third upper body move is right here. Still clenching those pens. Make sure you're not dropping them. I want you to squeeze them tight. My count, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job, young apprentices. Keeping those hands up clenching those pens, I want you to do your first rear leg move. Your first rear leg move. It's on the list right here. Let's get ready on my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right. Let's see that lead leg and the step through where it applies. Lead leg and the step through. Hands are up. Squeezing our pens. It doesn't matter which move we're doing. Those hands are up and we're squeezing the pen. List right here. My count ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Moving on to that second rear leg move. That second rear leg move. Hands are up. Pens are clenched. We're keeping those hands up even while we clench our fists. The same thing that we worked on last week with the tennis balls, except for now we just have pens in our hands for those clenched tight fists. My count ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, same move with the lead leg. Last one. Hands are up, pens are tight. Lead leg, step through where it applies. My count ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, young apprentices. Take a break, get a drink. We'll be back in a minute and a half. What's up, kids? I hope you had a good break. We're going to move directly into our combinations, but I want you to keep those pens in your hands and create tight fists throughout this entire combination. As you can see, we're going to play a little bit of a game right off the bat here. I have your cards here. The first line of cards is going to be A, which is number 1, 2, 3, or 4. They're all mixed up. The first line is going to be the combination number that you have to do. And the second line is going to be how many minutes that you're going to practice that on your own. So again, first line is the number of the combination. Second line is how many minutes that you guys have to practice it. These are all labeled A, which is 1, through 4. Combination 1, 2, 3, or 4, but they're all mixed up. So hopefully you're going to have some good repetitions here in your combinations, because like we said in the intro, the test is coming up, and by the time I see you, I'll only have about a month with you to get you ready for that test. So we need a lot of good reps here. So let's pick up the first card. The first card is a 2. So we're going to start working combo number 2, and how long we're going to do it for is 2 minutes. That's not bad. 2 minutes to do combination number 2. If you don't know it, get your curriculum, because we're starting right now. A bam!
Okay. We have some fabulous live music later on, but right now here's the kind I prefer. Okay.
A little brave.
All right, guys, welcome back. We don't need these first ones anymore. We are all done with those two. Now, guys, when you're doing these, make sure that you have those markers not only just resting in your hand, but I actually want you to flex. I want you to squeeze them like you're shaking somebody's hand as hard as you can, but you're trying to hurt them. That's what we're looking to do with this, because when we have a nice tight fist, our fist becomes very dense. Dense is another word for very hard. So when we hit things, it hurts more. And we want a strong punch whenever we do punch, because who wants a weak punch? Otherwise, why are we doing this? And number 2, it helps strengthen or tighten those tendons and ligaments around your wrist. We don't want, when we punch, for our wrist to break. Boom. That obviously isn't going to feel very good, is it? You're going to do more damage to yourself than you do to somebody else. So really flexing and tightening that fist around those markers is definitely going to help with what we're trying to accomplish here today. Let's move on to that next round. You're going to be doing combo number 3, and let's see how many times you're doing combo 3. Oh, you're only doing it for 1 minute. That's pretty easy. Let's do combination number 3 for 1 minute. Get ready, go! Okay, kids, so as you're squeezing with these markers, you're gonna start to feel a little bit of pain in your forearm area. It's not a bad pain, it's just it's kind of like when you flex your muscle a lot, they call it the pump. And it just means you're working that muscle, it's sending more and more blood flow to it to make sure that those muscles get a lot of oxygen so that they can keep working and helping you to defend yourself. So it's okay to kind of feel a little bit of a tightness, a little bit of a strain in those hands as you're flexing on those markers. That's going to really work on not only tightening your wrist and your ankle, but it's going to work on developing your forearm as well. Your forearm is very important because it's going to take the majority impact of every time you punch. Whenever you throw a punch, it hits these two knuckles right here, and it reverberates all the way down your forearm and expels that energy kind of through your elbows, the way you want to envision it, at least the way the Chinese used to envision it. So even if you're feeling a little bit of that pump, a little bit of that strain, a little bit of that pressure, that's okay. Let's move on to round number 3. Let's see what we got here. Looks like you're doing combination number 1. Remember, the ace is the 1 for here. The ace is the 1. How long are we doing it for? Ooh, that's the long one. Looks like we're doing combination number 1 for 4 minutes. Combination number 1, 4 minutes. Get ready and go. Bam! How we doing? We tired yet? I sure hope so. You should be working it. You shouldn't be strolling through this like a walk in the park, because the test is gonna be hard, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna be moving on to our last round. What I want you to focus on this round is I want you to focus on targeting and aiming your punch a little bit better. In our virtual privates, I see a lot of you guys punching towards the chest. Remember, we want to punch towards the chin or to the jawbone, and that's going to be at about our size, okay? So you want to make sure that you're punching towards your head, where it applies. Obviously, for body punches and stuff, it doesn't, but make sure you're aiming for the head. And the last thing I want you to do is I want you to focus on trying to hit with these two knuckles. These two knuckles are the weakest knuckles in your hand, and you want to punch with the strongest knuckles. The strongest knuckle would be your index finger as well as your middle finger. And that's the one that you want to aim. When you aim, you want to look at trying to hit right between the eyes of those two first knuckles. These more delicate knuckles are more prone to break, so you want to avoid that if you can. Okay, now let's look at the last combination. You might have deduced it already, a little Sherlock, so let's see it. We've got combination number 4, and how long are we doing it? 3 minutes. Combo 4, 3 minutes. Get ready, go! All right, kids, in lieu of a game today, we're actually going to study a really eclectic weapon, okay? Now, if you remember, a few lessons ago, we made our own weapons, and we sort of went over how the ninja like to be able to use anything as a weapon. Well, the same thing happens for something as simple as, let's say, a pen or a marker. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to use that marker that we've been drilling with all day. we're going to use it as a particular style of weapon. In the Philippines, they called it a puño. In Japan, they call it a uwara stick. So what we're going to do is use this pen as sort of like a makeshift weapon. And I really like this weapon because oftentimes, sometimes in order to even the odds, especially if somebody's bigger than you, you might need a weapon to help even those odds in the realm of self-defense. And it's not like we carry nunchucks or staffs or swords on us all the time. But you know what you can find very often? Pens, like the one you're holding. So let's go over how we can use this pen to defend ourselves together. All right, guys, so we're always constantly saying how our particular brand of weapons play can almost be used for any individual type of weapons, right? We learned that intensely in our weapons video a few lessons ago. So first things first, let's flip the switch and make sure that we're on the same page as far as these angles are going, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your marker and I want you to hold it in a similar fashion as the way you would hold a sword or a dagger in class, okay? This is just for reference right now because I want to go over our angles together. I'm going to be using something a lot bigger, so it's a lot easier to trace on your screen. Now, you could follow my angles exactly here because we flipped the mirror image, okay? So, we have angle 1. Angle 1 starts from the top and goes down, right? Angle 1 tops and goes down. Angle 1 tops and goes down. Do that with me, my count, ready? 1. Good. 2. Pretty simple, right? 3. Good. We're just reviewing. Most of you know this. 4. Good. 5. Good. Remember, angle 2 goes up the same line it came down on your screen. Up from there, up from there. So it goes angle 1 down, angle 2 up. You're hitting the corners of your screen. Starts in this corner here, goes all the way down to that corner, then comes up to the same corner it started. Corner, 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 corner. Let's do 1 and 2. My count, ready? 1, 1, 2, good. 2, 1, 2, good. 3, 1, 2, good. 4, 1, 2, good. 5, 1, 2, good. Guys, we're racing through this because not only did you do it virtually a few lessons ago, but most of you have done this in class a lot and should already know it. Angle 3 starts from this corner, this bottom corner, and goes all the way up to the other corner. All the way up to the other corner, all the way up to the other corner. So we go down, up that same line. Then we bring it down and go up to that other line. It goes down, up, up. Good. Down, up, perfect. Down, up. Good. Let's go through all 3 on my count. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3. Good. 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 1, 2, 3. And 5, 1, 2, 3. Guys, now angle 4 traces down that same line, so you're making a big X in front of you, right? Angle 4 starts from this side of the screen, goes all the way down to this corner of the screen. So it starts 1, goes up that same line, then comes down. 3 comes down that same line for 4. So it goes down, up, down. Good. One more time. Down, up, down. Again. Down, up, down. All right, let's count it out. All 4 on each count. Weapons up. Again, you guys have your marker while I have a stick, just because a stick is a lot easier to trace for you guys. Let's work it. My count. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you guys know the last one. The last one's everybody's favorite. That's that thrust. It comes straight in at the middle of the screen. Straight in at the middle of the screen. So it goes down, up, down, and straight. Remember, guys, You can use the corner of your screen as targets. Just make sure you're standing far away from this, far away enough, because we don't want our parents to worry about us breaking our screen, okay? So it goes down, up, down, straight, or thrust. One more time. Down, up, down, and straight. Good. Let's keep working this. On my count, all 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, guys. That was a good review. Now let's move on to how we work this URA stick more specifically. All right, guys, so as we always reaffirm in our classes, the level or the angles of attack are going to be exactly the same. The only difference that changes is the style of weapon that you're using. Today we're using something called a URA stick. We're using pens in place of those, also known as a puño. Now in that last lesson, I had you guys hold that URA stick or this pen as like a dagger, right? Or the same way you would hold your sword. But I'm actually going to flip that switch on you. What I want you guys to do is press it in and hold it in what is called a reverse grip or an ice pick grip, okay? A reverse grip or an ice pick grip. This is basically so that the whole thing is sticking out of the bottom, okay? Now our angles of attack are exactly the same. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But because we're holding it different and it's a different weapon, we need to make sure that we're attacking with the most dangerous parts. For us, and holding that marker, this is the most dangerous part. This is the part where you're going to thrust it into somebody, right? You can hit the ribs, you can hit the forearms, the knuckles, right? You can hit the temple. Obviously, this is only used for self-defense. We're not practicing this on anybody else at school or at home or anything like that. This is just for you guys because you are responsible apprentices. So, our angles of attack. With a sword, the most dangerous part is out here. So we put that most dangerous part forward, right? With our puño, with our URA stick, with our marker, this bottom half is the most dangerous. So when we do our angle now, we come across angle 1, okay? So let's do that together, angle 1. Hands are up, basically like you're in kickboxing stance, and you throw that, boom, hit here, my count, ready? 1, boom, good. 2, boom, good. 3, boom, good. 4, boom, good. And 5, boom, good. So that target, that angle target, you're gonna target right here or right here. These are the same targets, guys, as your kickboxing. So keep those targets in mind, and that's why I'm always reminding you guys in shadowboxing to look at what you're targeting, because they all apply to whether or not you have weapons in your hands. Angle 2 is gonna be a little bit different, right? Because we can't just swing back up, there's nothing here. We need to turn it this way. Angle 2 comes up that way, okay? Angle 2 comes across the screen and all the way up, across the screen and all the way up. So we got angle 1, angle 2, angle 1, angle 2, angle 1, angle 2, good. Angle 1, angle 2, good. Let's count them out. My count, ready? 1, 1, 2, good. 2, 1, 2, good. 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. Perfect. All right. Remember, angle 3 comes all the way down on the other side of the screen and comes up here. That's your angle 3. Angle 2 is going to shoot right here, right underneath where the jaw is. Angle 3 shoots on that other side, okay? So you have angle 1, angle 2, drop it, angle 3, okay? Angle 1, angle 2, drop it down, angle 3. So let's work that out. My count, ready? 1, 1, 2, 3, good. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. And 5. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right. Now we're moving on to angle 4. What does angle 4 look like? Well, with the sword, angle 4 comes down here, which means angle 4 for us, this being the dangerous part of the weapon, comes down in that direction. So it starts off with angle 1 from this side, 2 comes back up. 3 starts up and 4 comes down. So if you notice, we're hitting here, then here, then here, then here. We're covering all of those same angles. So let's go over those angles together. My count, ready? 1, angle 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, angle 1, 2, 3, 4. Angle 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now, if you remember angle 5 is a thrust. There's no real dangerous part to thrust with a pen. So you have it in that ice pick grip, and angle 5, shaboom, comes straight in. Wha-boom, straight in. Wha-boom, straight in with that angle 5. So it goes down, up, down, and thrust. Again, down, up, down, and thrust. All right, on my count, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, down, up, down, 5. Good. 3, down, up, down, 5. 4, down, up, down, bam, and 5. Down, up, down, 5. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is give you a little bit of a demonstration, the way this looks without a bag, so how it looks to defend yourself without a bag, and then it will go on the bag to give you a quick demo of how powerful this can be, and then we'll go on to what I want from you. What do you think? You think that would hurt somebody? Let's check it out on the bags. I got my trusty UR stick. Let's see if this works. What do you think? You think that'll hurt? Nice self-defense weapon, and it's only a marker. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool how all you need is a marker to be able to even the odds and defend yourself, right? Now, guys, before I let you go, what I want you to do is I want you to try shadowboxing in a similar way that I showed you with it. Try to make it snappy. If you don't know what to do, think about what you would normally do in shadowboxing or in your combinations, and try to apply that to the dangerous or business end of that marker or UR stick. We're gonna go do a 2-minute round, and if possible, I would love for you to film it on your parents' phone or anywhere and send it to me so that I can see how hard you guys are working and see your guys' creativity with this particular brand of makeshift weapons. 2 minutes, get going, bam! number what? 8, I think? We're doing pretty good, especially if you're still watching these videos. Now guys, today was a nice exploration on how anything can be a weapon. Now, just like we rehearse in every class, it's important to remember that whether it's kicking, punching, swords, nunchucks, or even markers, the only time we use these are for self-defense purposes. You are here in class to learn how to be a hero, not a villain. So make sure that you're only practicing this on your own, with your parents' permission, and never using this to strike somebody else. Good job today, guys. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Tension. Bow. Class dismissed, virtual high fives, virtual high fives. All right, guys, good job. Get working on those combos.